Hello everyone, and welcome to the Micronet Mobile Framework webinar, the MMF. Previously, every Micronet MDT was launched with a development toolkit and software development kit, enabling telematics applications development. For the new CE500 platform, we introduce for the first time the MMF. What is the MMF? The MMF key features are GUI controls to support touchscreen operation, handling multiple screens completely separated from the application logic, provide extended API for common tasks, and enable navigation integration tools which we call Navigaion Blade. What are the MMF's key benefits? It is an open development platform not only for developing new applications, but also for porting existing ones to the CE500 platform. Enables for easier integration of different applications from different vendors, both in-house and third-party, into a single user-oriented telematics application. Allows a graphical user interface, keeping your branded look and feel. Simplifies and shortens solution time to market while using less valuable development resources. Provides a structured methodology for future upgrades and application maintenance. Now let's look at an overview of the MMF. The inner circle includes third-party and legacy applications like navigation, hours of service, dispatch, messaging, and others. The outer green circle contains the MMF modules, 4 logic modules altogether, and the Navigaion Blade. The 4 modules are skin logic, integration logic, admin logic, and pop-up logic. The Navigaion Blade allows extremely easy and super fast integration with third-party suppliers of navigation solutions. In a nutshell, the MMF allows simple integration of all the applications into a unified, easy-to-maintain, open development platform. Let's overview the specific modules. I will briefly explain the main components of the MMF. The first one is the skin logic. The main idea of this component is to completely separate the business logic and the user interface. Like in WPF, Windows Presentation Foundation, the skin logic supports GUI design without writing a single line of code. Multiple device resolutions, portrait and landscape device orientations, and customized screen layout can be easily designed while keeping the same application logic. New user interface can be added without even recompiling the application. This module includes a list touch optimized iPhone-style controls to design feature-rich and great-looking user interface. It has internal hardware keys support to provide both touch and key entry interface. For example, as you know, the CE500 platform has 2 display sizes, 4.3 and 7 inch. You can design multiple user interfaces for the same application, each supporting different display size. The next module is called Integration Logic. MMF is providing many common applications such as two-way messaging. Third-party applications such as hour of service or navigation will be installed on the device, as well as your main application. The integration logic allows these different applications to communicate with each other. How does it work? It implements a socket-based inter-process communication and provides a simple API to share objects and call methods across multiple processes. For example, a single sign-on application can share user information and login status between all running applications like navigation, messaging, hours of service, etc. The admin logic is a highly scaled and feature-complete Windows shell replacement. It allows running applications on boot, switching between tasks, and recover from process crash. Everything can be configured through XML. Touch-friendly, intuitive, and customizable shell application can provide the core of any installation. This module is actually a standalone application using the skin logic that we saw before. So it has both touch and key entry user interface, and it comes with a sample configuration XML. All you have to do is to put your tasks in the XML, and you have a great looking main screen for your application. The admin logic supports both 4.3 and 7-inch displays and implements the skin logic for maximum portability and customization. The next module is the pop-up logic. Having multiple applications running on the same device requires the sharing of single-use peripherals such as display and audio output. The pop-up logic is a unified notification and alert center providing different applications a common and unified way to display user notifications. This logic supports prioritizing application alerts. For example, navigation alert to turn right on the next intersection may overcome the hours of service alert to take a rest in the next hour. The pop-up logic has internal text-to-speech support, so nothing is required from applications to implement text-to-speech. Just send the alert, set a flag, and the alert caption, body, or both will be spoken aloud. Using the 4 MMF logic modules, skin, integration, admin, and pop-up logics greatly assists in application development. Specifically, for navigation integration, we have created the navigation blade. Why is there a need for a special navigation blade? Each navigation software provider has their own API and set of tools. The APIs are complicated, detailed, require some extensive learning, and are specific to each navigation vendor. Developers have to invest significant time to learn these API and implement them in their telematics solution. This creates a need for an easy yet powerful tool for developers to integrate navigation into a single telematics application. What are the key benefits of the navigation blade? It provides a simple unified interface common for all navigation products regardless of their vendors. It dramatically simplifies the development process, allowing integration within a few hours. It is distributed as powerful .NET components and controls ready for use in Visual Studio environment. It lets customers develop modular navigation solutions which can be flexibly adjusted to changing requirements. Our navigation blade addresses these challenges in the following manner. Using Navigation Blade, you will not need to learn a complicated navigation API. It utilizes visual controls for .NET developers using drag and drop. For example, if you need a street address in your telematics application, you only need to drag and drop the street address item in the Visual Studio design screen and you are done. Let's now move to the Visual Studio environment to demonstrate the high ease of use of our Navigation Blade toolkit. I've prepared a sample smart device application. The toolbox pane contains a rich set of Navigation Blade controls. First, let's drag and drop the main component and configure the general behavior of the navigation software. You can subscribe to varied navigation events that provide real-time navigation information. Let's select one of the navigation software vendors. Let's select Cygic. You also have to provide a full path to the navigation software executable on the CE500 device. Let's visualize the navigation information in our application using the navigation controls. I'd like to display the next turn direction arrow, the distance to the next turn, and the textual instruction. In addition, let's display the address of the destination, the distance to the destination, and the estimated time of arrival. Finally, I'd like to display the real-time navigation map. Of course, you have to provide the itinerary and instruct the navigation software to start navigating. That's it. No complicated API, just drag and drop. Extremely easy and fast. Just compile the project and we are ready to go. Let's watch the results. We are running the application on the CE500 device. Select a predefined destination and click on Go. At the bottom, you can notice the current status of routing. The navigation software starts navigating to the destination, and the real-time navigation information is visualized by our controls. That's all the magic. Thank you for joining us.